He is an extreme patriot who cherishes peace with all of his heart and is willing to kill anyone to get it. This is Peacemaker. Born as Christopher Smith, Peacemaker originates from the realm of many masked heroes and villains. Smith is neither a hero nor villain, standing in a middle ground nearly always. Since birth, Peacemaker was raised by his twisted father to be nothing more than a killing machine for his already flawed nation, to the point of accidentally killing his own brother, Keith, due to his father's evil. Years of childhood abuse and training turned Christopher into arguably the best soldier in a one-man army. But this was balanced out with an irreverent personality and overinflated ego. As an adult and donning the name Peacemaker, Smith is compelled to work for mortal organizations similar to the Earthbound Special Forces, but far more corrupt. Despite his shortcomings, Peacemaker fought on the front lines of two different invasions of his realm. The first was on the island of Corto Maltese, in which he and a band of morally questionable heroes worked together to uncover a threat from across the stars known as Starro the Conqueror. However, Peacemaker's blind loyalty to his orders led to his own demise on the island, betraying his comrades and even murdering one of them, Colonel Rick Flag. This was to protect his nation from being exposed as responsible for Starro's rise in power, as well as the illegal experimentation on innocent people. These actions were the catalyst that led to an unexpected change for Christopher Smith. Miraculously surviving the attack of Starro, Peacemaker recovered and returned to the battlefield to face off against another extraterrestrial threat in the form of parasitic insects codenamed butterflies, the species that possess the bodies of mortals. The death of Rick Flag haunted Peacemaker during this time, allowing him to realize that he wasn't the hero he thought he was. This planted the seeds for Christopher Smith to not only grow as a person, but also reject the hateful, vile, and toxic control of his father. August Smith was more than just a poor father. He was a radical oppressor known as the White Dragon. He was obsessed with the death and conquering of anyone who did not match his race, creed, and ideology. He even went as far as to attempt the murder of his only son, only for Peacemaker to make the heartbreaking decision to end the White Dragon's life, freeing him from years of physical and emotional torture. This freedom is also what led to Peacemaker making a selfless choice. He and his new team faced and defeated the butterflies, not to serve their nation, but to save their realm from the threat of invasion. Sadly, it would seem that his government was not finished with Peacemaker as an asset. He was later fated to go up against an evil sorcerer and agent of chaos from his realm, known simply as Eclipso. This encounter led to the sorcerer banishing Peacemaker via a portal, resulting in the anti-hero arriving in Outworld. His particular brand of violence and justice turned out to be rather fitting, resulting in a new quest for peace as he faces off against the forces of General Shao, Havoc, and even other sorcerers. Will he ever make it back home? That is where his fate remains unwritten. Though he is mortal, Peacemaker is almost inhuman in his physique, granting him peak human strength, and allowing him to take on the likes of General Shao. However, Peacemaker is more than just his brute strength. In his hands, anything is a weapon. But he is already equipped with his deadly pistol at his side for enemies near and far. He normally sports an array of melee weapons, including a sword and axe, but on his outworld journey, his only weapon is his sharp-edged shield. For emergencies, he also carries a blowgun, perfect for aerial enemies. In the end, however, Peacemaker features his two most important weapons. The first is his pet avian friend, simply named Eagly, whom he can summon into battle to attack his foes. The second is his signature helmet, with its unique design. Not only does it protect Christopher Smith when needed, it is a technological marvel, with multiple functions including the ability to emit sonic blasts, carrying him into the sky, fly like a firebolt at his enemies, and even grant himself extra shielding against projectiles. These all result in the Peacemaker being a prime candidate for Mortal Kombat. The realms have no shortage of stories that need to be told, and they are all within my archives. I will return to tell more. Until then, I bid you all farewell.